What's your plan for bringing down property taxes? It's a question many have been asking our candidates for governor. Now they get some answers.
Hot button topic across our state. Last week, Republican candidate Vivek Ramaswamy discussed what he would do if elected. And now Democrat Amy Acton is sharing her plan. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout has the details.
The candidates for governor are inheriting a long-debated problem in Ohio, rising property taxes.
In an ideal world, I don't want to pay any of these taxes.
Although he initially campaigned to eliminate all property taxes, Ohio Republican nominee for governor Vivek Ramaswamy says that's no longer feasible.
I can deliver that property tax cut without hurting local police, fire, or schools, because that's what they were working with just a few years ago.
He now wants to roll back the taxes to 2020 levels and then cap their growth. Previously, we have asked him how he plans to pay for this, but he hasn't answered. But in a town hall in Strongsville last week, he floated an idea.
Downsize the bureaucracy.
That's a lousy idea, in part because you're providing aid to a lot of people who don't need it. Target our property tax relief at people who can't afford it.
Nonpartisan tax expert for Policy Matters Ohio, Zach Schiller, talked to us about ideas raised by both gubernatorial teams and how realistic they are. He says Ramaswamy's idea would only work if the state pays for all the lost revenue to local governments.
It's an easy thing to say that doesn't really get at the issue in a significant way.
Meanwhile, Democratic candidates Amy Acton and her running mate David Pepper just unveiled a policy plan, including a rebate for recent tax increases and expanding the homestead exemption.
You save thousands and thousands of seniors real dollars in what they're paying in property taxes.
A sensible idea. I think that it's nowhere near enough.
They are also proposing an increase in funding for public schools so districts won't need to rely as heavily on property taxes.
How are you going to pay for some of these tax relief plans?
Well, it's a large budget. It's about priorities. And my attitude is they have found the money to give big gifts and breaks to the people at the top. We can find money in budgets to help everybody else.
Schiller questions how much of their plans will be accomplished given the lack of action from the General Assembly for years.
Will there be any chance that it can actually go anywhere? I would hope that there would be, but based on history, we haven't seen a lot of that.
Tax experts say that increasing funding for schools could actually solve a lot of these property tax problems. But year after year, Republicans have reduced their share.
Another hot button topic there, the school funding issue. Morgan, what is their reasoning given for not increasing funding to schools?
Katie, there are a lot of different reasons that they'll give, but one of the big ones is that they are already giving schools enough money and that the districts just need to be more responsible with the money that they already have. As you can imagine, school districts fight back against that rhetoric.
A lot of issues impacting a lot of people. You cover them all for us. Morgan Trout live for us tonight in Columbus. Appreciate it. Thank you.